Well, greetings, St. Bart's family, beloved ones of God. My name is Katie Lemming, and I have the great honor and privilege of leading children at St. Bart's, along with an absolutely fabulous children's ministry team and over 20 awesome volunteers. I'm excited to just share a few moments with you, updating you on what God is doing in the ministry. Some of you may have heard this past Sunday, Dave announced that beginning July 1st, which is this coming Friday, I'll be continuing on in my role of leading and serving children, which thus far over these past 4.5 years has been in a part-time capacity. But beginning July 1st, I get to move into doing it full-time. And I am so excited and elated to be able to pour into this ministry in a greater capacity, and believe it's just such a wonderful milestone for so many different reasons. But honestly, I think the greatest of those being the fact that it indicates that our children's ministry is growing. So very excited about that. Covet your prayers as I move into this new full-time role. A couple of other things to note of things that are going on in children's ministry. Back in June on Pentecost Sunday, we concluded our year of worship and wonder, and now we've moved into our summer curriculum where we're focusing in on God as creator and the beauty of his creation. I want to give a shout out to my assistant, Christina Ballard, who has written this curriculum, as well as Alex Eade, who is helping lead music, and also to Cassie Lewis, who has started a newsletter for the children's ministry that is going to help us better communicate with parents so that they know what we're doing on a month-to-month basis. So one of the really neat parts about our summer curriculum is that the children are going to be able to participate in music, in deep, rich, beautiful lessons. We're going to be going into the 7 days of creation, and we already have. This coming Sunday, we'll be talking about the 4th day of creation. So the children get to experience music with this theme of creation, these deep, rich lessons, and also a hands-on experience with arts and crafts. Another thing I'd like to point out about our summer curriculum is that the music that the children are learning, they're going to get to sing in the service as they help lead worship on August 21st, which is our back to school promotion Sunday. So the music that they're learning over these summer months, they're going to get to sing as they help lead worship on that Sunday. Then on August 28th is when we launch our new year of worship and wonder. And the exciting piece there is that this year we are opening up a 3rd worship and wonder room to accommodate the growth that we've seen. So with this new room that's opening, we also have a great need for volunteers and teachers to help facilitate this new room. One thing I wanted to point out is that we have a children's ministry leadership team that meets on a regular basis to pray, to plan, to vision cast for our children and the specific needs of children's ministry. One of the things that we've really been focusing on right now is this idea of God's grand story, the big story of God that is reality. And I want to share this quote with you from John Eldredge. The story of God, the story of Jesus Christ, has been, is now, and will always be the story of the world. As we move into the fall and launch Worship and Wonder, we're going to be launching a somewhat new curriculum called God's Big Story. And so what's on the forefront of our minds and on our hearts is that we want to immerse our children in the story of God. We want them to know that it is the one true story of the world, that it is reality, that they are a part of it, and that they have a part to play in God's big story. And so I want to just invite you to consider being what we call a storyteller, which is essentially a teacher. Invite you into that and just ask that you prayerfully consider coming and joining us in telling the greatest story ever told, telling our children about the story of God. So if that's something that you're interested in, we just ask that you contact me or anyone on staff, and we'd love to talk to you more about what that looks like. But in the meantime, know that we love you, that we're praying for you, and we will see you on Sunday, So grace and peace.